Oh, there's only 2 episodes left. That's right, it's the last 2 episodes of A Positive Mind with TSED. After one beautiful, brilliant year of filming, we're down to the last 2. Now, the last 3 is actually a trilogy, so if you missed the last one, you gotta go watch the one about the past. Today, we're talking about the present. Check this out.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that. All right, guys, so you just finished watching part 1 where we're talking about the mind as a time machine and we're going back in the past. And we got a beautiful tip for how we can shift up that past and disconnect from some of that pain. And remember, use it when you're ready, no pressure. Now let's move on to talking about the present. People will tell you all the time that the power is in the present moment, like the power of now. And the present is a present, as in a gift. And that's because this is where all our power is. Because no matter where your mind goes, your body is always right here, right now. And that's why some people say, well, the past isn't real, because you can't physically drag your body back there to see anything or do anything, but your mind can go anywhere it wants freely. And that's why I say it's a time machine. So how do we use the power of now, or the time machine concept, right here in the present moment? Here's the biggest tip I can give you. When we are feeling and thinking in a certain way here and now in the present, we are most magnetic. We are the most receptive to the most beautiful future that we can create. This is the place that we have to be to experience life as it is now. And this is where we can actually actively feel our emotions in this apparatus, this instrument called the body. So what does all that mean? What does all that mean? That means that no matter where you go in your mind, you're going to be feeling that emotion now. And so you should start to care a little bit more about how you're feeling now. If I go back in the past, like in part 1 of this little ending trilogy, I'm going to feel the negativity of the past now. If I dream up the future, I'm going to feel the positive or negativity of the future now. So understanding the power of now means that no matter where your mind goes, you are always physically here and now in the present, and that's where your power is. So what power is it that I speak of? I'm glad you asked. If you've been keeping up with the Positive Mind with TSED series, then you know that I sometimes talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza. I talk about our bodies being magnets, the heart and the mind, the coherence. Maybe you want to catch up on some of those episodes now. But to kind of shortcut and kind of get you caught up with everything, here's what I'll say. When our thoughts are focused on something and our emotions are focused on that same thing, we can get into coherence. It means that we're on the same page and we're clear about what it is that we're wanting and thinking and feeling. When we do that, our bodies become really great magnets. There's a field around the body that's can go as far as 9 meters wide, according to Dr. Joe Dispenza. And when we are in that state of coherence, I like to think that we're like a vortex, right? We hear Abraham Hicks mention this word also. We're like this beautiful vortex of magnetism, just calling in these beautiful experiences to us. So picture it. You're here in the now, perfectly ready to manifest and attract all the things that you want, to live your best life. But your mind goes to the past and lives in the worst possible memory you could ever think of. Well, although that's something of the past and it's old, your body is actually resonating on that frequency. You're on that wavelength because that's how you can feel now. You can only feel in the present moment. Is this making sense? All right, so keep following along. You are a magnet, and the way you are thinking and feeling about yourself and your life, it matters. And where have you heard that before? That's right. It's the way I define self-esteem. I say self-esteem is the way you are thinking and feeling about yourself. And that is going to impact your present. So what do you want next? Do you want to get that job? Do you want more opportunities? Do you want to be able to see the magic and the miracles in your life? If so, you've got to make sure that in your now, in your present moment, you are a magnet for that by having your thoughts and your emotions focused on the things that you actually want. As I said in one of my interviews for WFLA Channel 8 in Tampa for a show called Bloom TV, I said that we have to put ourselves on the path to the miracles, right? That means that I am clearly in a place of faith and positivity and believing in myself. In order to do that, I've got to believe in the self that I have right here and right now. So I give you a really good tip for handling things in the past. Here's a way to handle things in the present. I'm going to keep this one simple and talk about your focus. Count your blessings. And be aware that how you are thinking and feeling in this exact present moment, no matter what caused it, no matter if it's a memory you went to or a future dream you're thinking of or something someone else did that made you feel a certain way, no matter what, the way you are thinking and feeling is impacting your present reality and your personality and what you're going to manifest and what you're going to see and how you're perceiving your life. So count your blessings is a really great way to stay very present right here and right now. What's working for you right here and right now? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a bed to sleep in? Do you have any family or any friends that you can count on? Count those blessings and don't compare them to anyone else's blessings, because no matter who you are and where you come from, there's always going to be someone's got that one thing you want that you don't have, and it's not worth it. Just count your blessings and feel good in the moment. And since we're in the last 3 episodes of this beautiful series, I want to turn it up just a notch. Did you know that you can actually elevate positive emotions for no reason? Did you know you didn't really have to say, okay, what's going to make me think a happy thought? And what can I think of right now to feel loved? And do you know that you literally can just sit in your space and turn up this positive emotion and feel good in your heart just for the sake of feeling good? That's what meditation is all about. So that's my next advice to you. Get into meditation, slow down, quiet down, listen to inspiration that's coming in, and also make sure you elevate those emotions that you're putting out. All right, guys, so that's it for part 2 of this little mini trilogy here, closing out A Positive Mind with TSED. I'm so excited. If you missed the first one, how about how to deal with the past, please go back and check that one out. And stay tuned, because the next one is part 3, the final part of A Positive Mind with TSED and this entire series. Stay tuned.
I'm she's TSED.